No, ma'am, your phone is not in here. By the way, I'm live. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? How's everybody doing this evening? Yes, sir, Wes. I totally agree, man. Eddie, I see we've got Double D, Troy, Judge, Alonzo, 805, my man, Fat Boy, Trumpet. Great to see y'all here already, man. Much appreciated. What's going on, Wes? Eddie, you ready, man? Are you prepping, Eddie? I should, man. I didn't even think about it. I should have had you do some prep work on camera, but you probably scared anyway. Wes, totally agree, man. Slow progress is the best progress. Slow and steady wins the race. Yeah, slow and steady wins the race. I think it's much more important, man, to have fans who are going to watch as opposed to just large numbers that don't watch. Mr. Bean, what's going on? Another minute or so, folks. Another minute or so. Eddie, you need to see if you can get Bean to go with you, man. Old old sometimey. 1 minute it's on, 1 minute it's off. John, what's going on? Hey, Bobby. Bobby is here early today. Bobby usually shows up in the second half. Good to see you, lady. We appreciate you stopping in. Trumpet TM, what's up? Salt and Pepper, my man. Good to have you, man. Good to have you. Yes, sir, Eddie. That fool is retired, man, but he can't make up his mind as to what he wants to do and when he wants to do it. So I don't even listen to him anymore. I thought he was ready to show off that new paint job on his pit this weekend, but he backed out. Yeah, he backed out. All right, good evening, folks. Thank you once again, as usual, for hopping in, spending a little time with Mama and Papa Joe. Man, we really appreciate it. Uh, just a coincidence. This so happens to be episode number 50, man. How awesome is that coincidence that we were able to get to 5,000 during the same week that we're going to do episode number 50. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Might not mean a lot to a lot of folks out there, but it definitely meant something to us. And we're thrilled that you're able to be here this evening to hang out with us for a little bit. Mama just walked in with dinner. Um, she had some things going on. I didn't cook today. I was relaxing. So we'll see how long this goes because Papa Joe is hungry. Papa Joe is hungry. Madwood Terry, what's happening, man? Panchuca, how are you doing, baby? So, folks, we dropped our first video. Uh, September 2020. So we're just about a little over a month over a year and a half, man, and we're thrilled to be in the position that we're in. And I know, like most of you out there who do have a channel, who do put out content, our growth is never going to be as fast as we want, as fast as we visualized or imagined things when we decided to get into this little venture. But like Wes Reed said a little while ago, man, there's nothing wrong with slow and steady growth. I think it's so important that we we get subscribers, man, who are going to watch our channel, who are going to watch our videos, as opposed to a bunch of subscribers that never show up. As you go from video to video to video, content creator to content creator, how often do you see content creators, man, with significant numbers of subscribers, but low counts on their views? So there has to be something to that. There definitely has to be something to that. Judge, how are you doing? Man, one of the one of the thing I pay least amount of attention to are celebrities, man. Nah, I don't even worry about that mess. I've seen bits and pieces of people posting on social media, but I couldn't tell you what the heck is going on. I know there's some turds involved. I've seen that, but no, I don't pay any attention. Double D, what's going on? Judge, I really, really think that helps, man. I really think that helps. The fact that we've got, like you said, a good balance of competition, credibility, as well as some pretty decent recipes and cooks. I get from a number of competition folks, man. How come you don't do more comp stuff? How come you don't do more comp stuff? And to be honest, we have a class. I can only afford to put so much out there in terms of competition. And one of the things that I've got to keep in mind, uh, as much as I love competitions, there are only so many competition cooks on YouTube. There are only going to be so many that are going to subscribe. Uh, so we're making a concerted effort, to grow our channel without depending on comp cooks because there are only so many of them. I think, and I'm just throwing a number out there. As you look at comp cooks, man, for every one comp cook, I don't know, there are 20 or 30 backyard cooks, 50 backyards cooked. So if we're going to grow our channels, I think those backyarders are definitely going to play a major role. They're definitely going to play a major role. And hey, I might turn one or two backyarders into comp cooks at some point, but we're definitely not going to be dependent because I think they're probably a smaller portion of our, as much as we appreciate them, they are a smaller portion of our overall 5,000 subs. So absolutely. But point well taken, Judge. Point well taken. Eddie just started a channel. Is that true, man? If so, that's pretty cool. Yeah, if that is so, that is pretty cool, Eddie. Let's go. Let's go. My man Alton, man, how are you doing this evening? Hope all is well. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, man. I've got some awesome people out there that I'm looking up to. Try to follow their lead, walk in their footsteps. So thanks again for stopping in. Let's see. Thank you much, Mama. Thank you much. This is one of the first shirts, man, that we got back in, I don't know, 2012, maybe. I don't know. Still fits, so I haven't gotten much fatter since then. Still fits well. Yeah. Early in the chat, Trumpet asked a question, or he made a statement. Uh, he says he can't break out of the 130s. And I responded that I wish, man, I had some answers. I wish I had some answers. You know, uh, the one thing we can do, man, is to stay on it. Uh, we got to stay on it. Um, we have to, and I think uh, every once in a while we need to step out of our comfort zone. Every once in a while. I mean, you don't have to stray very far, but step out of your comfort zone, man. Shake things up a little bit. Uh, and one of the great things about this, man, if you're outside your comfort zone and something doesn't work out the way you wanted it to, you've got a decision to make. You either post a video or you don't. If as long as you're not doing it live, man, there's nothing wrong with screw ups. I always say that when we screw up, it's still pretty tasty. Sometimes we screw up, but it tends to be pretty tasty. So I'm not afraid of trying new stuff, man, stepping outside my comfort zone and seeing if I can make something out of the ordinary happen. I think that's important if you want to gain new fans. I was looking at our analytics a couple of days ago and saw how many fans we had from different countries, and I was pretty happy with the numbers, man. So I don't see why we can't get out that comfort zone and do something different. Try some new recipes. I do not want to fall behind, and I usually don't. But let's see. Let's see. Where are we? All right, Wes. Hey, Nelson, my man. Good to see you as usual, Nelson. We appreciate you stopping in. We appreciate you stopping in. With that said, what kind of analytics do you get on subscribers watch count? Man, it's one of those things where I don't know about the average person, but I am upwards of about 75% of my videos. Uh, Upwards about 75% of my videos. One of the things I have noticed, West, is uh, the shorter the videos, and of course, let's say they're watching, give or take, they're watching 11 to 12 minutes of a 14, 15 minute video. If I make an 8 minute video like we did this week, we dropped that 8 plus video, then that number drops to about five. So it tends to be right around that 5 minutes watched. So it tends to be right around there. So I tend to work out better when we make a video in that 12 to 15 minute range, as opposed to dropping to under 10, as opposed to dropping to under 10. And some of the things I found out, uh, the the age of our viewers, our subscribers, uh, man, men between between 40 and 55, they're a huge part of our subscribers. I mean, it's not even close as we look at some of the other uh, age groups. Pretty cool. Our age, our viewers tend to be 90% plus males. So man, I'm really looking at analytics. I am not getting into the uh, what people want to see just yet, but I'm just finding out who's watching our videos, man, and what they like. Uh, Thanks, Wes. Mr. Bean, man, I don't know. There must be some sort of mix up. Maybe the mics are mixed up and somebody else is coming through on my mic, because I wouldn't say those things. I just heard them. Yeah, I just heard them. Let's see. All righty. So, folks, if you're in the neighborhood this weekend, New Braunfels, man, stop into the cook off, cooking up a cure. They're having a on Friday. They're having a crawfish boil, and all the proceeds will benefit the charity. All the proceeds will benefit the charity. Mama and I are talking about coming out. We shall see how that goes. Yeah. We shall see how that goes. Mama's having problems with her computer. Not a problem. My man Brian. Great to see you this evening, Brian. Folks, Brian Reimer has to be one of our first 10 subscribers from way back, if I remember correctly. Man, we really appreciate you, Brian. Like a lot of these folks in this chat right now, man. You guys are there for us uh, every video, every live stream, and we really, really appreciate it. Thank you very much, man. Uh, at some point, we got to hook up, man. At some point, we got to hook up, Brian. I would love to treat you to some Mama and Papa Joe hospitality. So we'll make that happen. My man, 805. Thank you, baby. Uh, Dude, I have no doubt, 805, man, you continue doing what you're doing, man. It's gonna happen. And again, you can't rush success, man. I just gotta be you just gotta take your time, slow and steady. You know, dude, you're gonna put out some videos that you think are really, really on point. I think we've all been there. We've all put out some videos we really, really love. And they might not be as well received as we hope. But like I said, just keep doing what you do, man, and things are gonna happen for you. And that's all of you. That's all of us. Thank you, John, my man. Thank you very much, man. Much appreciated. Yes, thank you all for joining us. If you haven't yet hit that thumbs up, man, we appreciate it. We absolutely appreciate it. Wes, I think Mama brought some Asian food, man. So I'm about to throw down in a few. I have got the draft on. I am recording the draft. I stopped watching about 15 minutes or so before we went live, so I'm going to get back to it this evening. Yeah, I'm going to get back to it this evening. Folks, we created a YouTube page, man, that and I've mentioned this before. Well, I wasn't involved in the creation, but I was involved to participate. So, which I'm a member, and I really like that the original idea. That this was going to be a page where some of the YouTubers could get together, man, and talk about what they can do to get more out there, so to speak. And of course, we'd be supporting each other. We'd be watching the videos and subscribing to other channels, which I think is a great part of it. But I really, really was hoping that we would get that 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 fellowship, that sharing of ideas, as opposed to it just being a come drop your link, uh, drop your video, and move out. We're not exchanging the way I thought we would. So if you're in that group, man, and you're listening, let's see if we can't get that thing going, man, to where we can really share, where we can really and if you want feedback on your videos, honest feedback, I know I do. If you want honest feedback, man, then ask the questions, and I'm sure we will be able to give you some honest feedback, both good and bad. I know if and when I do, I will appreciate the feedback, good or bad. Let's see. My man Eddie might do his first live video tomorrow night at the comp. Man, I hope I'm there. Uh, yeah, I want to be there, and like I say, with everything, man, just get out there and do it. It's not going to cost you anything. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You try it a second time. Uh, we've got a few of us in here right now that really want to do videos. I've been asked a question. Man, just get out there and do it. Just get out there and do it. You know, uh, I've gotten some feedback from folks that are real comp cooks that are interested in creating a YouTube channel, but they're worried about what other comp cooks are going to say about their content and whatnot. And I was upfront with them. I said, man, uh, regardless of what you put out there, Uh, well, not every video, but if you put a brisket video out, a trimming video out, a steak video out, I guarantee you're gonna get at least one person. You didn't cook the steak long enough. You cooked the steak. Uh, you cooked it too long. Uh, you cut off too much on the trim. So if you're willing to put something out there publicly, expect that people will give you critique, and sometimes it's not going to be what you want to hear, but you learn that you quickly have to get over it, man, and stop worrying about it. uh, Put your stuff out there, to put the best stuff that you can out there, and enjoy what you're doing, and don't worry about the naysayers. Don't worry about the naysayers. They're going to be far and few in between. If you want to put a channel out there, I say go for it. Go for it. Don't let anything stop you. No, sir. Daddy D, I'm a I'm a LA Ram fan. I'm a Los Angeles Rams fan. I grew up 5 blocks, walking distance. That's probably a little more than five blocks, but I could walk to the LA Coliseum in less than 15 minutes. Every Sunday, my boys and I, we were out there. We couldn't afford tickets way back when Lassie was a pup. We couldn't afford tickets, but we would go to those football games and we'd be out there begging people for tickets. Hey, sir, ma'am, you got an extra ticket? You got an extra ticket? And as kickoff was approaching, those individuals who were standing outside the gates waiting for the rest of their party to show up, uh, at some point they would give up on their parties, get ready to go into the game, and they would just give us those extra tickets. And man, there are times we'd have 6, 7 tickets, and we would quickly sell what we could. We might get pennies on the dollars for these tickets, but we always had plenty enough money, man, to go into the Coliseum, watch the game, have some hot dogs, some sodas, and just have a great time. And we did this for UCLA games. We did this for LA Rams game. And when we moved about 20 minutes from the Great Western Forum in Inglewood, and we did the same thing at Laker games. So I'm a huge LA fan, will always be. My man Grumpus, how are you doing, man? Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. We appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, we appreciate you stopping in. And I'm so happy I caught your premiere a few days ago. I'm sorry I came in late, but I just turned the computer on when that flashed across, and that was an awesome cook. Hey, Eddie, I'm usually in a good mood till you get to yeah, and then that throws me off. uh tonight tonight Trumpet Master Little Remy 1738, man. Smooth as a baby's bottom. Loving it. Yeah. Mr. Carr, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Smoking Joe, what's happening, baby? We've got some big dogs in the house, man. Joe, over 100. Think he's on his way to 150. On his way to 150. Thank you for stopping in, Joe. We appreciate it. Hey, y'all remember Joe was on fire last week, wasn't he? Last Thursday. uh, so once again, that crawfish boil starting Friday night. Starting at 6 p.m. Friday night tomorrow, at the cook-off in New Braunfels. Thank you very much, Trumpet. We appreciate it, man. And one of the things I really think is important too, man, that your fans begin to once they associate your video drop day and time, they begin to expect it. They begin to expect it. And one of the things I saw, like I said, I've been watching, paying a little more attention to the analytics. one of the things I saw is the percentage of people that are actual have hit that notification bell. And I wanted to say YouTube said that was someplace around 5 to 25% of your subs are going to do that. And I looked at that and I want to say we were someplace around 17%. So uh, I don't think a lot of people like that notification sitting on that top left of their phone. It's kind of annoying, especially when I'm not ready to watch a video. So man, I don't know how big a role that plays. Uh, then I also saw the times uh, when most of your viewers are watching are on YouTube. Uh, I drop we drop our videos 10 o'clock on Tuesdays, AM, and we've got some viewers, but I found out last night uh, that at give or take between 6 and 10 p.m., man, we've got like 70% of our viewers on YouTube. Now, the analytics also say that doesn't really play a role in anything because if they're going to watch your videos, they'll watch them at that point anyway, regardless of when you drop them. So again, just something to think about. What I was getting at is I think it's very important as content creators that we pick a time because your fans, your subscribers will begin to associate that time and that day with your videos, and they'll be looking forward to it. And you can't afford to be skipping multiple weeks at a time, man. I think maybe you'll lose a couple of subs when that happens. Yeah, I think you might lose a couple of subs. Let's see. Let's see. All right, Wes, we're on the same boat. Yeah. El Barrio, what's happening, baby? My man Lance is in the house. How are you doing? How are you guys doing? Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, thanks for stopping in. Let's see. No, Daddy D. Uh, your fans will your fans will tear you a new one if you do that, man. Your fans will tear you a new one. That's it. Grumpus, man. Get out there, have some fun. Do your videos like no one's watching. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Have a good time. Yeah, have a good time. I'm telling you, one of the best videos Mama and I made together, man. We hardly got 300 views, and that's been well over a year. But one evening, Mom and I sat outside and we grilled some oysters along with some Italian bread and maybe a little salad or something, and then we ate outside on camera, and we thoroughly enjoyed that video. I mean, the oyster, everything was awesome. But again, uh, it wasn't well received in terms of numbers of view, but man, important that we enjoyed it, and we absolutely did. Yeah, we absolutely did. Man, El Barrio, that was a pleasure, man. Yeah, that was an absolute pleasure. I remember you coming up to the gate and we talked. Man, I'm always looking forward to that. I tell people all the time, man, we love to entertain, we love the company, as long as you choose the appropriate time to come around. You can't come when we're in the middle of something, because then Papa Joe is focused and he might come across like a Richard or something. But if you come when we're free, man, we'll sit down, we'll talk, we'll have a beer, the whole 9 yards. So it was an absolute pleasure. Oh yeah. Yeah, those chickens with injected with monster drink, man, they take a long time to cook. Yeah, they don't give up. They don't get tender very quickly. They take a while to get tender. Just do your thing, Eddie. Like you said, do your thing. Don't worry about anybody else. My man Steven. Steven, you've been quiet too, man. Yeah, Steven has been quiet a couple of weeks. That break is over, Steven. Let's get back to it. How are you doing, buddy? Yeah, how are you doing? Eddie? No, sir. That's not that one yet. That's still in the box with the little with the little shot measuring cup, whatever it's called. Yeah, this is one I already had open. Let's see. All right, mama. Folks, if you're out there, man, here's to 5,000, and here's to all of us getting to that number, man, at some point. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Stay on that grind. Working on this chat here, working on the chat, working on the chat. Madwood, I saw that, man. Yeah, I saw that. I'm telling you, man, when we get up there in age, things change. You know, pains we used to get over quickly, that no longer happens, man. They take longer. Yeah, they take longer. Thank you very much, Chris. Appreciate your support, man. We appreciate your support. Brian, my man, first competition, man, in June. Well, good luck. You know, if you haven't, and I think you have, take a look through our competition playlist, man. A lot of good stuff in there. Something is going to help you in there. I'm certain of it. But good luck, and be sure to come back and let us know how things went. What were some lessons learned? Because I guarantee you there are going to be some. That first competition is always a an eye opener. Yeah. So be sure to come on back and let us know exactly how things turn out. Mama just mentioned duck a couple of days ago, trumpet, and I was like, uh, I can see duck. I like duck. I've never cooked it. Well, I've cooked a couple of duck breasts way back when, but I've never put it on the grill. But I can see duck in our future trumpet. Yeah, I can see duck in our future. A duck video. I've had a hankering lately for some beef ribs, so I might be coming out with a beef rib video in the next couple of weeks or so. I've got a couple of nice uh, beef short ribs, couple of A123s in the freezer, some primes that are looking very good. So I can see that happening in the next couple of weeks. Stephen, I totally understand, man. Sometimes life gets in the way of what we want to do. But man, I know as soon as you get that chance, you'll be back on that grind, man. Yeah. And again, folks, if this is your first time, we'd love to hear from you. Where are you from? Who are you? Let us know, man. Let us know. uh, nah, sleeper. We're gonna stay on that grind, man. Like I said, consistency is key. Consistency is key. Unless something significant is going on, man, we're gonna have at least that one video each week. We're gonna have this little live stream every Thursday. Uh, so if we happen to miss one or the other, you can bet that there's something significant going on that prevented us from doing so. All right, Eddie, 2019. 2019. So it's time to win that one. Yeah, it is time to win that one. I don't know about the goose, but I know you're gonna have the catfish, CJ. I know you're gonna have the catfish. You're the catfish hunter, the catfish whisperer. That boy catch catfish in his sleep. Yeah. West man, I pork pork is not a problem to cook. It's not a difficult meat to cook. Uh, I just hate how it kind of affects uh, the two other meats on that pit. Before it became a regular, I used to bring my WSM to competitions when I had to cook pork, and I would cook the pork on the WSM. But I figure if I'm going to be doing CBAs fairly regularly, then I'm not going to be lugging that WSM. I'll just have to get my timing down with pork alongside ribs and brisket. So it'll take a few more cook-offs till I am comfortable with the timing. But yeah, I don't have a problem with it. Yeah, I don't have a problem with it. Yes, sir. Stay on that grind. Stay on that grind. Brian asked, "Do we trim the fat of the chicken under the skin before seasoning?" There's only two places where I go under the skin, Brian, and remove fat, and one of them is on the tip, the bottom of the breast. As you come off that breast in the neck portion, and you work your way down to the bottom of the breast where it comes to a point. There's a line of fat there that I always remove. Then I come back to the neck, all right, and there's a thick line of fat that runs right down the middle of that breast, right under the skin. You can see it, you can feel it. I like to stick my fingers under there, and I use my middle finger, my fingernail, and I just gently scrape that line of fat off. But that is it, because I do not want to loosen the skin entirely. I do not want to loosen the skin entirely. And if you've taken our class, you know exactly what I'm talking about, those two areas of fat. I also make sure that there's no fat around that skin flap where the neck is, because that chances are that's going to be one of the first places that they slice. The front of that breast where the neck is, the biggest part of that breast, the most accessible part of that breast. So you definitely want to remove the fat from there. My man Tomas, what's happening, man? How are you doing this evening? Yeah, how are you doing this evening? Good to have you. Tom, man, I would love to cook some dove. You've been promising me dove, I don't know, for 6, 7 years now. And I would think if you're able to shoot one or two each year, freeze them, and by 2025, we should be able to get a halfway decent dove cook uh and do a celebration. But man, you're such a sorry shot. It might take till 2030. We'll see. Uh he said he's more busy than a butcher in a china shop. uh Mama, you know good and well Tom will not shoot a dove. He'll let the he'll he'll let the game warden take his shotgun before he shoot a dove. uh Brian, that's an absolutely great idea, man. And I don't care whose class you take, I guarantee you're going to walk out of there with some new information that you did not arrive with. So, yes, this is a great idea. It really helps cut that learning curve. It really helps to cut that learning curve. Uh, yes, take a class. Yeah, Wes is one of those. He lifts that whole skin up, man. I just have never done it. Yeah, I've never done it. Yeah, I like to keep my skin still naturally attached. Yeah, naturally attached. Thank you, Moho. Grilling and chilling with Moho. We appreciate it, man. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah. Bean, you know I'm not lying. In 6 years, that fool only got three doves, and Game Warden took his shotgun, I think, twice. uh, 805 says if you cook that duck, treat it like a steak. Uh, he overcooked his, and it was tough like duck leather. I absolutely know that, man. I've done one on the stove top. Seared it really good, man, and put it in the oven for a few minutes, and it was pretty good. But I really, really want to grill one and see what it turns out like. But yes, duck is just like a steak in terms of finish temperatures, man. You want that medium rare. Beyond that, you really, really risk uh, ruining that piece of meat. Moho, thank you once again, man. Thank you once again. That's the problem, Trumpet. I think he spends a whole lot of time, man, messing with those natties and not messing with the doves. Yeah. Yeah, he absolutely does. He absolutely does. I'm not much of a hunter, so I shouldn't even be talking about Tom. I don't hunt. I know exactly where the birds are when I want some. I go to HEB and I make that happen, man. Yeah, I make that happen. Still trying to work down to the bottom of this chat, man. And like I said, we're gonna make this a short one today. Get back on things. Got a new TV today, so I still got to go play with that. Trying to figure out some of the features. Looking forward to that. Sleeper, I know you're talking about Tom or Bean because I give fishing classes too. All right, when I go fishing, I bring pencil and paper for everybody that's in the party. And for the first 2 hours, I have them sit down and watch how I do it. And they usually end up with their limits. Tell him, Bean. Tell him, Tom. All right, folks. If you're in the Rockport area, uh, we'll be in Rockport in 2 weeks for an event there. It's think it's a yeah, it's an IBCA event in Rockport. Should be a fun time. Should be a fun time. So if you're in Rockport, man, don't hesitate to stop through, holler at Mama Papa Joe. Would love to see and hear from you, meet you. Um, we've got some things coming up in the pipeline, man, that you guys are going to be made aware of in the very near future. In the very near future. JD says, "How many KCBS comps do you get into?" I'm gonna be honest, JD. We don't do a whole lot of KCBS events. Uh, the few that have been within decent, reasonable driving age range, we've been busy on those weekends. Uh, but we've done three American Royales. We've done one in Florida. We've done two in Bedford. So we probably got 6 or 7 KCBS events under our belt, but we don't do a whole lot of them. To answer your question, Buzz is actually prepping chicken thighs for comp. One of the worst one of the worst things I have to do competition wise. And like everything else, I know it gets easier the more you do it, and we just haven't done that enough to where it becomes second nature. But man, I hate having to scrape. I understand that not everybody scrapes, and some do very well not scraping. But I have just never done enough of them to have an idea either way. Andrew, what's happening, man? Andrew Tatton from Rockport. Oh, for Rockport. All right. So come hang out, man. Eddie's gonna be there. We tried to get a few others in there, but they're complaining they got other things to do. Take care, Trumpet. We will see you next week, man. We will see you next week. All right. Yeah, Bean. I will believe it when I see you show up. Yeah, we're in the La Quinta. They're pet friendly, so we're bringing Trooper. Yeah, we will see you. All right, folks. Man, we appreciate you guys stopping in. Just a quick chat, man, to say thanks, and we really, really appreciate your support and hope it continues. Uh, we will be back next Thursday, and be on the lookout for another video coming up shortly, man. I think we may even get two in this coming week. Feel a little froggy, feeling a little froggy. So I want you guys to enjoy your last day of work before the weekend tomorrow. Get it under your belt and enjoy your weekend. Those of you competing, good luck, man. May you get called last in each category. And until next Thursday, folks, we will see you when we see you. You guys take care. Holla.